The key to all of this is that because the insurrection clause hasn't really ever been interpreted by courts of law, and that then gives this current president wide latitude to say, this is an insurrection, I want to invoke this act.
If the Insurrection Act is invoked, can the troops coming in do more than they could on the ground, say, in California this summer, where they could just only kind of like protect buildings and things?
That's absolutely right. And they will absolutely be able to go in and put down even nonviolent protests. If ICE is making the argument that those nonviolent protests are impeding their ability to get their job done, then if the insurrection clause is enacted, the assumption would be that the military or the militia could come in and make sure that people are not out on the streets protesting at all.
The president has certainly threatened to use it several times already, but he hasn't. Why do you think that is? And do you think that this time might be any different?
So I would suspect that the president is getting advice from military advisors who say, if you take that next step, that is another step towards what could be martial law, whether that's in one particular city, one particular state, or the entire United States. And that's not a road a president wants to go down. The reason this might be different is that every single time the administration is ratcheting up how many ICE agents are surrounding the greater Twin Cities area, as well as the entire state of Minnesota, the other side, the protesters and those who are watching ICE, are ratcheting up their game as well. And I don't mean that they're ratcheting up their game by causing violence or trying to harm ICE agents. The protests are just growing larger. And so it's almost this game of chicken. And if that game of chicken goes far enough, I could see that this might be the time the president would really invoke that clause.